Hello and welcome to Colleen Talks Cryptids. Today's cryptid folklore is the Loveland Frog. This one is obscure, solved if you will, but still really fun, and I wanted to do a little video on it. It is an Ohio folklore. And I was just recently in Ohio, so let's get into it. In Ohio folklore, the Loveland Frog, also known as the Loveland Lizard, is a legendary humanoid frog described as standing roughly 4 feet tall, allegedly spotted in Loveland, Ohio, hence the name. University of Cincinnati folklore professor Edgar Slotkin compared the Loveland Frog to Paul Bunyan, saying that stories about it have been passed down for several decades, and that sighting reports seem to come in predictable cycles. Whether legend or fiction, cryptids like these are really fun to learn about, and I would like to go over these. If you think it's silly, that's fine. These amphibious anomalies have shocked and terrified businessmen, farmers, and police officers, and remain one of the most intriguing cryptozoological mysteries in the United States. One of the most intriguing cases encountered is that of the Loveland Frogman, or Loveland Lizards. The story of these unique creatures begins in May of 1955 on a lonely stretch of road that runs along the Miami River in Claremont County, just on the outskirts of a small town known as Loveland, Ohio. At approximately 3:30 in the morning, a businessman named Robert Honeycutt claimed to have witnessed 3 bipedal quasi-reptilian entities congregating by the side of the road. The man pulled his car to the curb and observed these creatures for what he estimated to be around 3 minutes. During this time, he noticed that these strange beings stood around 3 to 4 feet tall, were covered with gray leathery skin, had webbed hands and webbed feet. Their most distinguishing characteristic, however, was the distinctly frog-like heads, which the man claimed bore deep wrinkles where their hair should have been. Just as the man was about to leave, one of the creatures suddenly held what he described as a wand above its head. Then sparks spewed out of the end of the device. The man left post-haste. The next encounter was on March 3rd, 1972 at 1 in the morning. Loveland police officer Ray Shockey was driving on Riverside Drive near the Totes Boots factory and the Little Miami River when an unidentified animal scurried across the road in front of his vehicle. The animal was fully illuminated in his vehicle headlights, and he described it to be 3 to 4 feet long and about 50 to 75 pounds, with leathery skin. He reported spotting the animal crouched like a frog before it momentarily stood erect to climb over the guardrail and back down towards the river. 2 weeks after the incident, a second Loveland police officer, Mark Matthews, reported seeing an unidentified animal crouched along the road in the same vicinity as Shockey's sighting. Matthews, on the other hand, shot the animal, recovered the body, and put it in his trunk to show Officer Shockey. According to Matthews, it was, quote, a large iguana, about 3 to 3.5 feet long, and he didn't immediately recognize it as such because it was missing its tail. Matthews speculated the iguana had been someone's pet, either let loose or had gotten out. According to Matthews, Shockey was shown the dead iguana and confirmed that it was indeed the animal he had seen 2 weeks previously. Matthews recounted the incident to an author of a book about urban legend, but says the author, quote, omitted the part that confirmed that the creature was an iguana rather than a frogman, end quote. Matthews also recounted the frogman story in 2016 again on WCPO TV. In fiction, James Rayner's science fiction/mystery novel, The Man from Primrose Lane, features a version of the Loveland Frog. In May 2014, the Loveland Frog legend was made into a musical titled Hot Damn, It's the Loveland Frog. The musical premiered at the Art Academy of Cincinnati during the 2014 Cincinnati Fringe Festival. In 2023, a horror found footage film directed by Anthony Cousins, Frogman, was released. In 2023, the Loveland Frog became the city's mascot. The frog, dressed as, quote, a frog prince, debuted at the city's second annual Hearts of Fire weekend celebration and appears at other city events. I love that. They're embracing it and I love it. In a 2001 email interview, Officer Mark Matthews, now retired, explained that the incident was habitually blown out of proportion. He stated that it was and is no monster. It was not leathery or had wet matted fur as some have stated. It was not 3 to 5 feet tall. It did not stand erect. The animal I saw was obviously some type of lizard that someone had as a pet and either let go because it got too large for its aquarium, or it escaped by accident, or they simply got tired of it. He changed his story, stating that it was less than 3 feet long, ran across the road, and was probably blinded by my headlights. He stated that he did not kill it. It presented no aggressive action. Matthews attempted to shoot the creature in order to back up the account of his partner's sightings a few nights prior. Now, he states attempted in this more recent 2001, and I know that's not recent, but compared interview. So, did he kill it or did he not? Which story is true and which is false? A frogman was spotted in mid-August of 2016 by Sam Jacobs and his girlfriend while they were playing Pokemon Go in Cincinnati. The location of the sighting cast doubts on its authenticity. Supposed hoax. There is a lack of precedent for a bipedal frog. Additionally, the frogmen live in Ohio, which is a very human-populated region of the United States of America. The creature is only known from one specific region, and there is seemingly no Native American folklore of this creature. There is no verifiable video evidence either. Conclusion. The Loveland Frogman is a case of mistaken identity, but clearly a fun mascot for the Loveland area to have during events. Not all cryptid creatures have to have deep mythology. Some are just legends that snowball into something greater than what anyone could have ever expected, and that's okay. Thank you for joining me on this cryptid journey. Let me know the next cryptid creature you would like me to research. Oh, and the Bigfoot suggestion will be coming. It's just a very well-known and well-documented one, and will take some time to gather all of the information that I would like to present. So if you would like me to do a video on any other cryptid creature, please put it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you get notified when I put up a new video. All right, thank you. Bye.